Time for another episode of Circle of Trades. I'm Todd Studer, and in studio with, he brought some help today. This is Travis Waldstein, Aire, Serv, Heating and Air Conditioning, Waldstein Plumbing. What did you do? Did you pull the starting lineup back off the bench and put them back in the game here?
Well, we need some people that actually do work. They claim I don't do crap around here, so we had to bring the hardworking crew in here this morning. So it's that time of year, holidays, and daycare's closed, and dad's got to bring the grandkids in to work, and dad's got to grandpa's got to babysit a little bit, so you're not quite the Wiggles, but I guess you're going to have to do for now. So
did you get them started in the journeyman program?
Oh yeah, they're already apprenticeships, so their day started. So right now it's Cheetos, Cheetos on the floor, and toys, and we'll graduate to big tools here eventually. So
well, I think that's all a good thing, but haven't had an opportunity to see you playing grandpa yet on the show. So
no, this is new. So
is that what you're billing yourself as grandpa? I know different families.
I'm grandpa.
Okay.
I said, yeah. So no, I'm grandpa. I'm not this papa deal. I said, they call me the old geezer as far as that goes. I don't really care. But this is Harrison right here, and this is Emmett over here. So they're, I said, it's like watching TV, isn't it, bud?
Yeah, a little bit, other than I'm not nearly as entertaining as to whatever it is that they usually watch, I don't think.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. So yeah, but this is part of the reason we do what we do is, for these guys, and for everybody that has these guys too, so they're they're the stars, especially being twins, their dads, and then of course they're twins, so that's you're the movie stars of this whole show. Why we do what I do? So
no, that all makes perfect sense. And you've been, as we are recording this, we're a couple of days away from Christmas. I know that emergencies don't care what time of year it is or what might be going on. So I'm assuming you're going to have guys on call through the holidays. Is that how this works?
Oh yeah, I've got guys on call to HVAC 24/7, 365. So emergency comes up. So but they got families too. So that's what I always say is you have to take care of your families first. But we run calls, and if we have a plumbing emergencies, we can help out too. So as far as that goes, so I don't know. Like I said, usually Thanksgiving is a big deal where people stay home, it depends. Again, big people, groups of families with Christmas falling where it's at this year is kind of weird though, because it's falling like Thanksgiving, and of course New Year's. So I mean, you don't know rhyme or reason. You don't know who's staying in town. You don't know who's going or who's traveling. So like tomorrow we're working half a day on Christmas Eve, and then we'll work half day on Christmas Eve, and then we're actually going to take the day off after. Oh, what did you see, Dad? You gotta go run now. So, he's gonna go run find Dad now. He saw Dad run across the office. So,
that'll do it. Well, that just cleared your picture up too.
Yeah, it's amazing. It cleared up a lot. So
your camera knew who to focus on now.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna go chase him too? So it's
well, as you are getting all of this ready and heading into the holiday, obviously no one wants to have that emergency call, but this is one of those things that it's the industry that you work in, that if people can depend on you. Now, on the upside, for our little region of the world, we are getting unseasonably warm temperatures. So
air conditioner. 70 degrees, you know.
I don't think we're getting that high, but I heard that there was a chance of 60 on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, well, no, without a doubt, I have no doubt about it. But it's, but then they're talking next week. It's supposed to get snow and cold and snow begin and below zero. But we're bound to, we've had just a little bit of winter weather, but I got to believe that the full front force is coming, if you know what I'm saying. So,
well, I know that this time of year, one of the tourist areas that we have in this region, Crescent Hill at Hitchcock, the former Mount Crescent, and they put 3 foot of snowpack in there with artificial snow, and now we're getting warm weather. And we're going to be open solid for 2 weeks, and I don't know that they're going to be able to stay that way. We're just going to be losing too much snow.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So exactly. So
yeah. What? Anything special on your Christmas list this year?
Well, I don't know. After Saturday night, I'll be rooting for the Vikings for once in my life this weekend, but we won't talk NFL. That was painful. So
no, I didn't see the game, but I saw the highlights of what is that young lady that does those videos online?
Aire.
Oh yeah, and I saw her. She just took video of herself watching the game, and she wasn't even talking.
Oh no, I don't blame her. I wasn't talking either. I went to bed mad. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is the second time this year I've seen you do this. So,
well, and we're talking about the Green Bay and Chicago game, and yeah, that one went into overtime.
Has to go and get pissed away. I don't want to talk about it. So, but besides football and whatever. So, no, honestly, right now, really, I'm focusing on. To be honest with you, it's planning for 26. I mean, that is my number one goal. That is my number one focus. That's what I'm working on. It is, 2026. That's what we're working on. And, and so far, so good. As far as that goes. So, trying to put some stuff together. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on out there. I've gotten a couple phone calls here in the last few days where I just kind of go, I don't say bad. I'm just saying it's like, there's private equity out there. There's definitely some changes in the industry where you're kind of going, I don't know. It's and people are talking about the economy being down right now, but everybody sees that there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline in 2026. If we get past the first of the year and maybe get budgets, get the government doing what they're supposed to be doing, if you know what I'm saying. So,
well, if you figure the answer to that one out, then you're going to be way ahead of the game and ahead of a lot of people, because I haven't figured it out for myself.
Well, but if you're playing from a business perspective, I mean, it's you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of what we're looking at as far as what's going on, what we're doing, what we're as far as planning ahead and just kind of we got quite a bit of work lined up for first half of the year. I'm already looking 6 months ahead to summertime, and it's I mean we're past December 20th, which doesn't mean a whole lot, but the shortest day of the year absolutely kills me off all the time. I mean, I am not a fan of winter solstice, so I'll put it that way. So
well, we've passed it now. So every day that goes by until June 21st is going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, it'll be longer. Then at that point, then everybody will be just like, Jimmy, it's too long, and blah 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 blah. So,
well, you yeah, I know that this time of year is not your favorite time of year.
No.
So,
although when you got 2 Rugrats like I just had in my hands a little bit ago, that helps a whole lot.
Yeah, so, you can take it out of your own head and put it onto somebody else, and you can go out and start buying these little toys again that maybe once upon a time you wanted to have and you haven't had a reason to do it. So
yeah, well, yeah, because I said my boys are 28 and 21. So yeah, we have had little toys, and it's fun to have them around. I know Dad is under a little bit of stress this morning. It's like, well, they're, you know what I'm saying? They're here. So I
Right.
mean, it's just part of the whatever. So it's don't worry. There's puffs all over my office this morning. So like I said, I've got the vacuum, but that's what life's about. It's all fun. But
Well, do you want to give us that? I don't remember what show it was that had the feature prediction sure to go wrong. I don't remember who that was, but you can do this because by the time we actually go out with this show, the game will be over with.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So the ReliaQuest Bowl, the former Outback Bowl, in Tampa, Iowa taking on 14th ranked Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
With Vandy with a quarterback that is trying to be, I don't know, this New Jersey guy or something. I can't figure him out.
I don't know. He wasn't very happy with the Heisman crowd. Like I said, there's a lot of people in Indiana that don't care for him. I think they're hoping that Iowa puts a whooping on him. So, I tell you, like I said, I don't know. It's the thing that came out yesterday on the whole deal is their backing board winning tight end is not playing. He's opting out of the ball game. So, I don't know much about Vandy except for Pavia, and they beat Alabama a year ago. They went 10-2 this year, and they lost
in the SEC. I mean, that's a tough conference.
Yeah, they lost to Alabama, and was the other one Texas? I think as your Texas roll does. So I mean, I don't think they're a pushover. I don't know. Like I said, I think I was going to come out and throw the ball a lot. I'll probably be wrong. They'll probably run for 300 yards, but I think you're going to throw the ball. I listen. They've been close so many times this year against Indiana and Oregon. I mean, Vanderbilt's not going to scare Iowa. They've seen better than Vandy. They've played very well against better than Vandy. They came up just enough short. I would like to see them maybe finally this team this season, especially just winning the Joe Moore Award and with Logan Jones winning the Remington and Caleb Weegan winning it. I don't know if they announced it yet, but he's got to be the Jet Award winner. I mean, if he's not,
I think they have. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, in all honesty, I think this might be the game that Iowa, and I hope to God I'm not wrong on this, but I think this might be the game where they finally get over that losing to a top 25, whatever. And I think it's going to be a fun game either way. So, but, it'd be nice to win one of these for this group. So that's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. Iowa's a 5.5 point dog, but that's kind of life in the it's kind of Iowa's life. They're good. They could be a dog on the road, and they can be. I don't know. I don't know what because you don't know what what you're going to get in Iowa. I don't think. I think people. What are you going to get out of Vandy? Because I think Vandy feels like they should be in the college football playoff. So either they'll come in motivated or they're going to come in and lay an egg. I don't think Iowa's going to be the problem. I think which Vandy team's going to show up.
Well, so, I don't know that. Do you think that any of their opponents that they've had so far plays defense like Iowa? I don't. No. I think this is going to be something that they haven't experienced before. And, Iowa has always just been relentless on defense, and they don't beat themselves. That's how they play. Yeah. And the over-under, I think, is 47.5. My opinion is take the under. Yeah. I am not Jimmy the Greek or anybody else that does this for a living, so don't don't hold me to it.
I'm the geek, but not Jimmy the Greek. So yeah,
yeah, I appreciate that. But I think it's going to be I think it'll be a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a fast-moving game. I think that, I don't think Pavia is going to be able to throw the ball with any effectiveness at all.
No, if it's tied in, I think there could be more issues there. And Fish is second the Heisman. I mean, Karma has a way, the way he acted after the fact. I'm not saying that there's no guarantee, but I kind of said Pavia that maybe not one of his best days at quarterback. We'll see. I mean, honestly, with him, I mean, if they take a look at with what he's doing, I mean, he come on have his best day. Something tells me it's going to be a tough day for him, if you know what I'm saying. So,
Well, as I said, this will come out after the game. So either we're going to look like geniuses or we will be laughed at mercilessly. And, whatever happens, I think we'll deserve it. So.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So it should be a good holiday. So, or good holiday, good bowl season, and then by the time, college football playoff, there's gonna be some good games there too. So it'll be interesting to see how that all ends up. But it'll be interesting. So.
Well, I know that you got a busy day. You got grandkids roaming around there. You've got
meeting after meeting. Good. Yeah, my day is but
I have one of those myself going on over here. We got a lot of folks coming through the studio. Which, by the way, first time we've seen the set in this direction. Got sunlight coming through the window. It's coming in so bright it just kind of whitens it out back there. Kyle's telling me it's because I got a junky camera, but. And I'm sure he's right. If it comes to cameras, I trust his judgment. But this is what's happening here is exciting. We're about to start work on the next studio, and everything will be changing again. So
open house in 30 days, right?
Less than that. Yeah.
So, but
it's coming quick.
Yeah, first year I want to talk about some stuff business wise as far as stuff looked at, stuff we're looking at. So we jumped stuff the last year. We'll kind of jump into some nuts and bolts a little bit. What stuff we're looking at for 26. So I don't know. I don't know if we're excited. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Well, and maybe by that point we'll have heard something about our a new board of supervisor on the board that's supposed to be appointed. I haven't heard anything yet. So
32 people applied.
32. Holy cow!
I know that much. 32.
I know a couple.
I know a couple of them. And I've heard a lot, but there's nothing I'm at liberty to probably discuss. Right. So, and there's one that has quite a bit of past experience with that position. There's some other people that have been on county stuff, whatever. So, it is what it is. So,
well, we'll see how all that works out, and we will be back very, very soon with another episode. Hey, Merry Christmas. You can give me a bah humbug. It's okay. I don't mind. And
I'm trying to be positive for the kids, so that's what.
That too. Thanks for watching. We'll be back very soon with another episode of Circle of Trades. Until then, take care.